Once there was a small village. The village was simple, quiet, and surrounded by fields. The people were hardworking and lived modest lives. In that village lived a young boy named Dwyn. Dwyn had a good heart. He respected elders. He helped people whenever he could. But there was one serious weakness in him: lack of discipline. He woke up late every morning. His study schedule was irregular. He spent too much time playing. And whenever work felt difficult, he postponed it. His parents often warned him, "Dwyn, if you do not learn discipline, life will never reward you." Villagers would say, "He is intelligent, but undisciplined." Dwyn laughed it off. He believed life is meant to be lived freely. Discipline only creates restrictions. What he didn't realize was this: lack of discipline slowly becomes the biggest chain in life. In the same village lived an elderly teacher. He was known for his wisdom, simplicity, and strict discipline. People respected him deeply. One afternoon, Dwyn was playing and grew tired. He sat under a tree to rest. From there, he noticed his teacher teaching a group of children. The teacher said, "Remember this, children. Discipline is the greatest strength. It turns an ordinary person into a great one." Dwyn's ears caught the words. Discipline is the greatest strength, he thought. Greater than intelligence, greater than money, greater than power. After the class ended, Dwyn approached his teacher. "Teacher," he asked, "is discipline really that important? Can a person not succeed without it?" The teacher smiled calmly. "You will get your answer tomorrow," he said, "but on one condition. You must come to me before sunrise." Dwyn nodded confidently. The next morning, the rooster crowed. Dwyn was in deep sleep. The bed felt warm. Sleep felt comfortable. His mind whispered, "Just sleep today. What difference will one day make?" Then he remembered the teacher's words, "Before sunrise." Two voices fought inside him. One said, "Sleep." The other said, "Get up." After a long struggle, Dwyn finally stood up. Rubbing his eyes, he reached the teacher's place. High Teacher was already standing there. He smiled and said, "You have achieved your first victory. This victory is great because a person's biggest enemy is his own laziness." Dwyn understood. Leaving the bed was the hardest part. The teacher took Dwyn to the nearby fields. The first rays of sunlight spread across the land. Farmers were already working. Some were plowing the fields. Some were sowing seeds. Some were guiding their oxen. The teacher said, "Look carefully, Dwyn. These farmers wake up before sunrise every single day, in cold, in heat, in rain. If they become lazy even for one day, their entire harvest is affected. Discipline is the guarantee of their success." Dwyn watched silently. The farmers were sweating, yet their faces showed satisfaction. The teacher continued, "Discipline means doing the right work at the right time, with complete sincerity. The one who lives this way never truly fails." From that day, Dwyn began changing his habits. He woke up before sunrise. He fixed his study time. He balanced play and responsibility. He set proper times for eating and sleeping. At first, it was very difficult. Sometimes sleep pulled him back. Sometimes friends mocked him. "Have you become old?" they laughed. "Why so obsessed with time?" Sometimes Dwyn felt angry. Sometimes he wanted to give up. But the teacher's words stayed with him. Discipline means victory over difficulty. If you defeat yourself, no power in the world can defeat you. Time passed. Dwyn's mind wandered many times. Temptations appeared, distractions called. But slowly, he learned control. He realized discipline is not a one-day effort, it is a habit. The teacher often said, if a river strikes a rock every day, the rock eventually breaks. Discipline works the same way. Dwayne absorbed this deeply. The result? Years later, the same Dwayne, once called lazy, became the most disciplined and knowledgeable young man in the village. He completed his education and began teaching children. Now, people said, Dwayne's real strength is not his intelligence, it is his discipline. Whenever someone needed guidance, they came to him. One day, the teacher called Dwayne. "I am proud of you," he said. "You have won the greatest battle of life, the battle against laziness and lack of discipline. Remember this always. Discipline turns an ordinary person into an extraordinary one." Dwayne bowed and replied humbly, "Teacher, this is all because of you. Without your guidance, I would never have changed." The teacher smiled and said, "Discipline cannot be given. It is born inside a person. I only showed you the path. You walked it yourself.